Welcome, everyone, to the Sun Bowl, home field for the Utep Miners. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Utep Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Miners will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense has the ball first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So UTEP's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Hand off from the shotgun. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it.
Touchdown, Utep! First points of the day are on the board.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma State. We've been watching them all year, but David, it seems like they're starting to find themselves a little bit right now, having won the last 2.
Yeah, they're in the category of others receiving votes. Like, there's those next 26, 27, 28. These guys, they're right on the cusp of getting ranked. They've had a really good start to their season.
And they're about to get that recognition then if they can just keep winning. You got to stick to the formula. This is a team that prides themselves on being physical and executing. You got to see that today.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Utep has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Great spot to attack there. Right off the turnover. Try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
Swings it out to the flat. There he goes. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Niners.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it's a final now, and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Bringing the heat. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Looking for a gap. It's Ramirez. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's complete to the left. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Oklahoma State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got his man quickly. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the right. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Miners have their offense in high gear.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful.
Turning it on. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Right away after picking up the 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back, and I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that 1st down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utep.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and we love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man downfield. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. They'll move the wide receiver. there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Yeah, and your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot. He gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback, and still getting a good lick as he's throwing the football.
Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Third down, and they'll need to get the ball to the 38-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And the Miners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play. Ball right.
Going for the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utep. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Man, that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Northern Illinois has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Husky Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Oregon State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, running back gets the give. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Back open in the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes one. Complete to the right. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Here they come 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Well, give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. Nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
Oh, they're after him. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Waning seconds of the 1st half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good half of football in a great town like El Paso. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this 1st half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at one of the most picturesque settings in the game, Sun Bowl Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this 2nd half started. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Utep has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game. And
they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Got his man on the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, running back on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
From the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter they come out and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
Going for the big play. Got it. Touchdown, Niners. And the pummeling has started. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is the threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
He wants to go deep. He's got it along the sideline. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utep has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The lone back's got it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Good timing on the quick out. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Hey, what's up, Max?
Wow,
How you doing, brother?
That quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it.
Yeah, just dominating the Big 12 now. Defense is #1 in the nation.
To get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the 1st down.
Quick strike complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Yeah, I beat the crap out of them, man.
Wants to throw again. Plucks it out of the air. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver.
Well, I mean, they came back late, made it a game, scored a couple touchdowns, but I pretty much controlled that game.
This time they'll go to the running game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll try to power their way ahead. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and Utep has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Ramirez. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Looking to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown,
Of course, the cheap touchdown in the 4th.
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
They'll get the 2-point conversion, and now the lead is 14.
35. Oklahoma State, 21.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utep has the ball in the minor offense. offense ready to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down.
I think I have West Virginia next.
Decided to go for it. We didn't get it.
Try to speed through this one here so we get to that one.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The Miners come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Handoff from the gun. He has the first and still on his feet. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another
Oh, yeah, that should be a good one, man, for sure.
And I feel like this guy, too,
I haven't played with Hawaii yet.
Play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit.
Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this drive feels like...
Yeah, I know they got a couple of good quarterbacks. And then
frustrating because you just allowed another first
one of the
down.
quarterbacks' name is Davis. He isn't the star, but he's a good. I think he's a freshman.
This bleeding.
Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as his hand gets to the
third
ball,
string. All right. Maybe he's not that great, though. He might be somebody to develop at least.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was
don't feel bad. It took me to about year 3 to start getting some real good players in. It's rough being a lower tier team.
The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Yeah, nice. Heck yeah.
On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Utep. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown.
You know, it's funny. As soon as you started talking about that, I was like, oh, yeah, the freaking goal line flat play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3.
Yeah, that's definitely a classic play, for sure. It really does. It's good to use against a user too every once in a while. I mean, there's almost no way to cover it. I guess you could blitz, but it's dangerous.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
All right, guys, we got a new trend going now. We got the #1 defense in the NCAA. We let up, I want to say it's like 4 yards rushing a game. Pretty insane. There you go.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down.
Yeah, just too much. Too much.
Possessions this late. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh,
there we go. Time to get the backups in.
The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Well, we'll get the backups in after we score here.
Ready to go back to work. They are in business, starting this drive inside the 10-yard line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the
yeah, surprising, man. I didn't get a lot of 5 stars, but a couple of guys I had recruited a couple of years ago really coming into his own now.
Punch it in on 2nd and goal.
All right, we're going to run the little PA power play here, as the guy mentioned earlier.
Trying play action.
See, that's the only bad part to that play. You're playing on Heisman. The defense runs a heavy blitz, it will break it up.
Down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a
seems the computer's pretty upset.
These guys on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
We'll take the points.
Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive.
I got a little routine I've been doing on defense as well. Actually, it's triangle, outside, cover the pass, then split the D-line. Of course, now they're going to run the ball because they're trying to run the clock out, but it's helped me tremendously on my pass defense. Also covering, disguising my coverages.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
Man, what a great play by that cornerback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out. But to be able to break on the football when he's throwing one of those quick passes like that, nice job by the quarterback.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The Cowboys will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. And is going to be batted down.
And another good defensive stand. Let's go ahead and run this one out.
To score a bunch of points really quickly. So you got to go for it here. I like the aggressiveness, but this offense continues to miss the mark, and they just got to score more points. They got to do better, right, Palmer? That's expert analysis. They got to do better.
How did you do year one, Max?
They haven't had the day.
See you, buddy.
You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised.
Oh, gotcha.
They're looking to do bigger.
Gotcha. That was a rough first year, huh?
But that's not.
Did you play all the games, or did you sim through them? All right. Forgot I have a bye week. I think everybody maxed out, but my problem in the freaking recruiting, I always get picked apart. The bigger schools, no matter how many championships you win, they always steal from you. So just try to build on what we have. We got a solid roster anyway. I'm not really worried about it. That's another thing I learned too. If you're recruiting, don't fill out your whole recruiting board and don't waste any points. All right, so we got West Virginia. Just to let you guys show you I'm not BSing on the stat thing. We got the number 2 offense. We have the number 1 defense. As you can see, we only allow 213 yards a game. 10 points. And I wasn't lying. 1 rushing yard a game, guys. We've allowed 6 rushing yards in 6 games. 30 sacks. 1 fumble recovery, 4 interceptions. Conversions, we got obviously number 1 in that. Offense has never been a problem. I like our defensive red zone defense. 10 attempts. They've only scored 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. So, we're cooking, man. Looks like we'll be having to contend with Clemson, Ole Miss, Alabama, Texas, as always. We beat Arizona State. I'm not really too worried about them. Show you guys. Here's the record. Keep in mind, 2025 we took over, so just for the, if you guys are keeping up, that's our record from 2025 to 2032. We've only lost 4, 5, 7 games. Well over 100 wins. It's been amazing. So after this year, we'll more than likely be signing another contract. But Here's a look at our schedule so far. FCS Midwest 73-0. Sam Houston 59-6. New Mexico State 52-10. Arizona State 38-28. At Arizona 45-0. And versus Oklahoma State 45-21. Now we got West Virginia, Colorado, Baylor, Navy, Utah, and Houston. That's what we got left. Biggest game I see right now is obviously Baylor. Colorado's iffy. I don't think it'll be that bad. Navy, I doubt will be that bad. Utah, nah, their record is not the same Utah team. And Houston should be a win. I don't see how it wouldn't be. $312 points for, 65 points allowed. It's a 247-point differential. We also have not lost at home in like 2 seasons, so we've been building that up too. So, overall, I just want to show you guys what's been going on as far as the stat world goes. Show you the quarterback stats so far. This is a freshman I got last year. Through recruiting. 26 tutties, 6 picks. We always have good running backs. That's not usually an issue. Receivers, we got, a lot of good ones. We could have probably maybe 3 guys break 1,000 yards. We did have one season where we had, I think it was like 4. It's a linebacker we picked up, Larry Sinnott. Pretty good so far. Of course, we got our defensive tackle leading the way. This is a guy we recruited like 3 years ago. 8.5 sacks. He actually topped the 40 sack mark for his career, so that was pretty cool. But tackles for loss and sacks are always like the big thing for the defense. Pacheco, I think that's the guy I got out of transfer. But that's it in a nutshell so far. We've punted 3 times. Punt returns have been really good. This guy, Ben Tavares, last year, oh my God, I've never seen somebody with this many punt return yards. Just look and show you what I'm talking about. He had 1,000 punt return yards, 3 touchdowns last year. That's pretty freaking good. Oh man. So he's well on pace to probably, I don't know if he'll get 1,000 yards, but he hasn't broke a big one yet. Mm, Not, not really a certain time. Uh, I might go ahead and start another stream in about like, I say 15 or 20 minutes, and I'll probably play that game. I don't like playing back-to-backs because I got to step away for a little bit. So we'll say, what time is it now? Almost 2:30 my time. We'll start the West Virginia one up at, let's say, 250. Yeah, me too. I don't like, if I ran them back to back to back to back to back, there's no way. No way. I love the game, but I would get bored too if it was like that. That's why I always split in between each freaking broadcast. So we'll see you guys probably around like 250, maybe 3 o'clock. Just watch the notifications. Max, I hope to see you there. Good luck on your game, man. And see you guys in a few. Bye, guys.